What's up guys, Lightning over here and welcome back to 1000 Live. I do have some good news. Next week I may upload 4 videos because I think I finally can get the series I've been wanting to do for a while, finally get the recording. So we're going to either get that next week with 4 videos because I have another video planned, or we are going to get it the week after. So in the next 2 weeks, episode 1 or part 1 of that other series I mean to do should come up. So we last ended off on the 31st of May. Looks like it. Even though it's June time. Yeah, this will record a video on. Good. Is it? Anyway, I don't know. Whenever the 31st was. Yeah. I watched The Other Side entrance and sighed, still searching for the best words with the naivete of someone who thinks there's a correct answer. Standing next to me is Claire. After what happened in the music room, she left without a sound, figuring what had transpired only a second, without even allowing me to give my opinion on it. It was too late, she told me, then talked about going back to school and some other stuff. She invited me to go back with her, and although it took me a second, I said yes. However, despite her laughing innocently about it, it's obvious that she's unhappy with my answer. I have to say something before we part ways. It feels necessary, but she interrupted me as soon as I tried to open my mouth and speak. Thank you for accompanying me, sir. I inhaled deeply through my nose and give up. Don't say goodbye so soon. I'll go inside too. What? Why? What are you going to do? It's a school. What in the world can I do? Homework. No, I just want to use the washroom. I'm running late for my next class anyway, so I'm gonna take it easy in the meantime. You know the way, right? Good luck then. I gotta go since I'm in a hurry. See you, sir. I'm using the washroom. No luck needed. I can't finish my sentence before she's gone. She didn't even let me say goodbye to her. As I finish my duties, I hear the bell start to ring, so I decide to wait here for a little while until the students are done rushing around. It'd be a little weird if someone caught me and asked which classroom I'm from. Most people don't play hooky to go to another school on the other side of the street. I've already skipped 2 classes in a row, and by the time I get back, it'll be recess. Considering that, I'd prefer to skip the rest of the day and go home. When everyone's settled into their classrooms, I try to slip away, wondering what the stealthiest exit of the building is. In my school, I would usually use the north-south window, but I'm not so sure that will work here since there's nowhere to go from the backyard. Still, without a plan, I see one of the teachers heading in my direction, force me to turn back and look for another way out of the school. When I think I'm safe, I see another teacher going up the stairs not too far away from me. Is it that hard for these teachers to be on time for their classes or what? This would all be totally normal if it wasn't for the fact that I immediately found myself surrounded by yet another patrol teacher approaching me. This feels less and less like a school and more like an Area 51. Without anywhere to hide, I stick close to the wall behind me until I suddenly feel a doorknob heading against my kidney from behind me. I seize that opportunity and peek inside the small window attached to the door, praying that it will be empty. But that's not the case. Inside, I find a normal classroom filled with students taking notes, but there's an empty desk in the last row. The lesson of a teacher so old that I can't believe he's not retired. He seems to have real enthusiasm and he keeps coughing while he writes on the chalkboard. There's no escaping now. I can't even think of a good excuse in case I'm found by the patrol, especially because of the incessant coughing of that teacher inside his classroom. And that's especially when it's bad with an idea. It's so absurd that it might work, and under the huge pressure that's on me right now, I decided to put it into practice. I gently turn the doorknob, slowly opening the door as not to make any noise, opening up a small gap just big enough for me to get through. I was having a second. I get inside at the same time that the teachers coughed, and with one finger I managed to close the door but leaving it behind, as I rolled on the floor towards the last row of desk. I parked the chair from the desk in a single angle, agile motion, and then I placed myself on top of the chair like a snake slithering up a tree. I take my seat, hanging my head low in an attempt to hide from the teacher, and the students in front of me, and I ensured a quick glance that the door had closed, just so I expect to not raise any suspicion. Successful. My hands shake with excitement, unable to believe that I've successfully pulled off such a feat. I'm better than damn Lupin or Batman or Waldo combined together. I'm a real god right now. My plan is perfect. No mistakes in anything. In its plan, actual execution, or even the consequence. I'm sitting on my high horse when I looked to my left and realized the one single mistake that I made. The girl sitting next to me. And so, surprise. I'm amazed, incredibly amazed by how expressive some people give me without even speaking verbally. Why are you here? She doesn't open her mouth, no sound is heard, but I can tell what she's saying, as if she's shouting directly out of her mouth. Explain yourself or die. Seriously, I'm freaking out. This must be the closest thing to telepathy in the whole world. I don't even mind the purple hue my arm is taking from her strong grip. I raise my index finger out loose for a second. I lower my hand down to my pants and take out my notebook. Open it to a blank page and I begin writing. I thought I was boring and predictable. I can't believe you came in to do this just because of that comment I made at the mall. Luce uses her own pen and writes on the page, although I do notice that at the end of the sentence she has a small smiley and is frowning instead of smiling. Not really, but since I'm here, I can take the opportunity to tell you something. Tell me something. What? Can't you wait a bit for that though? Once again, she adds a smiley to the end of her sentence, this time a page with a question mark over its head. More detail than your average wonderful Lily. I know everyone does this on their cell phones, but it's the first time I've seen someone do it on paper. You and that smileys and everything? When you get smileys, huh? I can't help but giggle when I see her start to draw something after the last sentence, but she crosses up before giving me the notebook back and sighs with regret and shame. Nothing, look you, don't be shy, I accept that you were insane a long time ago. At the end of my sentence, I try to add my own smile. My face comes out as laughing at something. It's a pity that my artistic abilities haven't improved since kindergarten. It's hard to believe that my smile had a shape in the first place. Luce has her covering her mouth with one hand and holding her stomach with the other, trying to hide her unusual cackle so nobody will catch us. What is this disaster? Now I see why you chose to write instead of draw. I was always she accompanies the sentence with a drawing. This time the silhouette of someone laughing on the floor. That's not true. I can do better than that. I was just in a hurry. OTL. OTL? OTL, you know, a depressed guy sitting on all fours. The O is his head, the T is his arm, and the L is his leg. You're supposed to be the smiley expert. Well, excuse me, I don't know why, but I figured it was an acronym of something important, something that defines us. Forget it. In any case, let's get something straight. Drawing is too much for you. You know that drawing is greater than writing? I raised my chin as if to ask what's wrong with you. Luce then amends her previous sentence, and better in her own special way. Drawing greater than writing. I'm finished. I think as we start fighting over the notebook's monopoly, it does say that actually drawing is worth 1,000 words, I think it's saying. So yeah. From then on, we started a mute war between us where we were for 7 pages with drawing, simulations of insults, and critiques of all different kinds. The acidic content of the spirit ink doesn't rust our enthusiasm, and our familiarity breeds out our contempt to the point that we enjoy our competition, so we have more imagination and talking shit about the other. I'm merely coming out of this exchange unscathed, since the quality of my drawing is just laughable or awful, so much so that Luce can hardly contain her laughter. Some of the times where the less you want to laugh, the harder it is not to. During one of these fits, the teacher suddenly goes silent, and timidly gazes in our direction. We hold our breath with faces that anyone would declare guilty from seeing them, and then the teacher clears his throat and continues from where he left off. Let us breathe in peace once again. Look at what you almost did. I'm sure the entire class has already realized that you're here. What are they going to think? tell them I'm the ghost of Christmas past, but I'm running a bit late? Why do you even care what they think? No, the only thing late here is your brain. Definitely, I'd like to see how you react in a real situation. We're gonna graduate soon anyways. Why do you seriously care at this point, lady? Lewis takes some time to think after reading my last sentence. This time replying without any smiling at the end. I'm always pretty worried about what others think about me, right? You must think I'm obsessed. Lewis's face seems to relax, but her lips tense. Cloaking a moon once could only sound downcast. It makes me stop and question my reply. Since it seems inappropriate to continue joking and playing games, I decided to give her a clear and elaborate response. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I need to get my glasses. I'm having trouble reading, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. Who doesn't? If someone denies it, they're lying. You once told me that what others think is important, because society is a reflection that lets us see our true selves. I agree with that, but it doesn't change the fact that sometimes we can be more careless when we know that we can't hurt anyone else. Don't you think? A brief smile crosses her face while she's reading. She takes her time writing an answer, probably intending not to leave out any important details. It's just that I've always clung to this use of having to fulfill everyone else's expectations, because that way I can forget about what I actually want. My fondness for drawing isn't so much love for art, but a way to make my dreams take shape. It's for the millions of ideas and dreams that cross my mind, believing that somehow I eventually live out all of them. Now, while everyone else is deciding on and forming their personas, I'm afraid of embarking on that journey. I'm scared of discovering that I can never become the person I dream of being. Especially because who I've dreamt of becoming is an incomplete idea, an assignment that is yet to be fulfilled, and ideas like drawing are always perfect in our minds, but they turn out differently on paper. Luce looks away while I read her note. I have to tap her on the shoulder to give her back the notebook with my reply. I think you should keep doing what you believe in without questioning your future, Luce. Because I doubt you can smile in your dreams as happily as you have when you were drawing. She blushes. She tries to write down her reply as quickly as possible. I can see the words, it wasn't because on the paper, but she regrets it and crosses it. The bell rings and the students around us start organizing the books while the teacher raises his voice to give us his final instructions before leaving. In the time it takes me to turn around to look in the bell's direction and then return to my original position, Lou stands up and pulls on my shirt, dragging me out of the classroom and into the hallway. Lou then drags me to an even further hallway, and once there, she puts her hands on her waist and looks at me. Well? Well, what? You almost suffocated me. Why did you come here? You told me that you have something to tell me. Well, I started my dream trying to look surprised. I was trying to buy some time. Nothing. It's just that I finished another chapter of my story, but I left it in my bag, so I have to give it to you at the library. Did you really come here for that? No, but so close by. Well, sneaking in your classroom was just something that happened. Lou shakes her head, resigning herself to my explanation, despite being quite unconvinced by it. It's not the first time you've done something like this anyway. I expect anything and everything now. Well, with that being said, it's best if I leave before the bell rings and I have to take the opportunity and I hope that I can sneak out this time. Wait a sec. I already turned around when Lou stopped me. She looks over and speaks like she's embarrassed about something. I'm not going to the library this afternoon. What do you say we meet after school and you give it to me then? As you wish, I had my bag so I can do that. Do it then, but it's better this way. Read it later, okay? Lou sees me off in a hurry, leaving me disconcerted, but still, I choose not to give it too much thought, and leave without asking any questions. The entrance of the school is full of students walking around. It's recess, so absolutely no one is standing still. Trips between the playground and the cafeteria fill the hallways with students and my ears with haphazard noises. I'm a few steps in front of the exit before I hear my name. I can't tell where it came from, even when I turn around. It takes me some time, but I finally locate a familiar face among the crowd, gazing towards me and greeting with a slow but firm nod. Hi, sir. I didn't expect to find Dins there, causing me to act awkwardly. Oh, hello, Dins. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? I'm Lord here, remember? The odd one out is you for being here right now. I don't think there's a community meeting yet. It's not like Ziva would let us either. She's carrying all the burdens by herself. Nothing good can come of it. Then tries to make a joke about it, but doesn't really seem to work, and an awkward silence is between the two of us. Yeah, you're right. It's a complicated situation. I can tell you, but it'd take a while. I wouldn't know any gossip about you in my class. Nobody knew who you were or where you came from. Pretty sure Lucy's being massacred with questions. About me? Wait, how? How do I know? Because my seat is 2 spots in front of Lucy, near one of the walls. I wouldn't realize what was going on, but the teacher probably didn't see must be seen out at his age. Nobody knew when exactly you came in, but little by little, rumors started spreading around, and eventually the entire class would whisper about it. Luckily, nobody reported you. You wouldn't notice it yourself when you hadn't been so busy having fun with Luce. Then speaks calmly, and with a broad smile, making it exceedingly difficult to discern what the real meaning behind his words is. I simply nod, answering with short, meaningless, monosyllables, unable to think of any better way to react to that situation. I'm happy for you. I know that you're in a hurry, so you don't have to explain it. But I'm sure you understand, I was pretty damn surprised when you suddenly appeared in my classroom out of nowhere. We're friends, aren't we? So much to be interested. Yeah, sure, we are. I'm sorry, Dins. I'm afraid that isn't what you think. If you say so. In any case, try to be more careful next time. And I don't only mean about yourself. I tilt my head and raise my eyebrows, unsure what exactly he means. I'm talking about Claire. A flashback what happened with Claire and I this morning crossed my mind at the same time that Dins mentioned. It takes me aback. Anyways, I'll stop bothering you now. See you around. Dins bids me farewell by taking his hand out of his pocket and lazily waving at me, then walks away while yawning. It takes me a while to react. Eventually, I sigh and immediately journey back to my own school. The trip feels like it takes an eternity, and I consider going straight home instead, using the intense pain I feel in my right leg at this moment as an excuse. But I get closer to the school's vicinity, I find Ozzy, so I try to forget all about all of my problems, and grin about nothing has happened. I think that it might go away if I ignore it. Well, that's never worked for anyone before. And we're gonna stop it there. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go down there, click that like button, let me know you're enjoying the content, and also help support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, go down there, click the subscribe button, join the Proud of Day, and I'll see you guys over there. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.